Welcome back to the stream. I'm going to start with a puzzle rush for the next 7 minutes while I wait for the tournament to begin. Hopefully this will make so I don't lose the first round. What? This is... Oh, okay. I was like, this is a very hard one for the first one, as I was looking for checkmates. Yeah, this is just a checkmate in the back row. Is that checkmate? That's checkmate. That's a checkmate. That is checkmate. Is that checkmate? Yes, because it's the knight trick. I can't remember what this one is called. It has a name. Queen in the face mate. Another queen in the face mate. Rook's covering, or the knight's covering those two. But this is not mate because it slips up. Okay, so I guess it's not mate. It's just going here and winning a piece. What? I missed the one at 590? Oh my. That's embarrassing. That looks like it easily wins. What is happening? That's not a check? Whoa, it's early. It's not that early, but I'm still waking up. I don't see this one. How does this lead to? Okay, now it leads to. So I had to draw them into it. Okay. Wow, that's not a hard one. That is not a hard puzzle. This is worrisome. It's time to log out of Untitled Tuesday now. If I cared about my rating, maybe I would. Luckily, my blitz rating is irrelevant to me. That is a practice rating. All right, so check there. This trick, if goes here, I go here, goes here. Then I guess here, winning the queen. Okay. So that's the standard pattern. It's got to be at least one of those in every puzzle rush, or it wasn't a real puzzle rush. What are we doing here? I don't see it. There's not the check out the corner. That doesn't seem to do anything. This guy isn't trapped. What's happening here? I do not see the answer to this. I mean, it's a good position. I'd be happy to play this as white. I do not see anything interesting here. Shocking. Let's see if anyone's here chatting. Yeah, we got some people that have joined us. All right. So, wow. Lots of people already. Excellent. Aaron Chess, welcome. Let's get that blitz rating up, maybe. Or down. Daniel, how's it going? Your club had a turkey shootout tournament last night and you won. Okay. I'm going to assume that's just a regular tournament and it didn't involve shooting turkeys. Because that would be a weird chess tournament. Free piece. Take the bishop. Take the bishop. Oh, lordy. This is going to be a rough start to this chess tournament. Okay. Wow. I just really didn't see this. I'm going to do this because this is what I think I would have ended up. I imagine I would have seen it at some point. But I can't let you just give me the answer. I just can't allow myself to do that. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like there's a rating attached, but still. That was embarrassing, though. Okay, this is another one of these chess.com mates. I've already seen a couple of them in this one single run. All right, it's time to lock in and get it together. That's what it's time for. This hitting the queen doesn't really do a whole lot. What about here? Yeah, so this is that same pattern as before. It's take with the knight and then the free rook into the bottom. It's because you're on stream. No. It's because I haven't fully woken up yet today. It's okay. Once my brain gets cooking, hopefully I'll be okay. Oh, right. That's what that is. I have multiple queens, and they have multiple queens. Chess.com, you should have filtered this puzzle out. I'm just saying, like, this is a dumb puzzle. You don't leave a puzzle in where one side has, where both sides have multiple queens. Okay. I was looking at here. Then they come back. I guess then we can bring this queen over this way. They could also go there. I'm not sure how we finish it. I don't really see another way forward. Okay. That's a weird, weird puzzle. Okay, this is mate, right? Well, no, they could take the pawn. But after they take the pawn, they'll certainly be in trouble. Let's actually calculate it. I don't want to just say they'll be in trouble. Let's actually calculate this. So, h takes g5, king takes g5 is forced. Okay, I think I see it. It's queen f6, forced, king here, rook here, but then the king goes there and maybe gets away, because that square is covered. Takes. The other idea is to come in this way. Let the king go out there. Then here. Oh, this is going to be a rough tournament. My brain is not fully working. Okay, well, we're going to take that anyway. Let's see how our tournament is coming along. It starts in 27 seconds. So we're just going to get the stream fixed so it's covering the tournament now. Hopefully this works. It's seamless. As seamless as you can be. Oh, that did not work very well. Let's try a different scene then. I don't know why I did that. That's so weird. Oh, that worked. I'm not sure what I was. Oh, I think that was a whole different thing. Okay. So this, I think, is going to be good. Oh, I didn't join. Oh, my God. I was there, and I just forgot to hit the join button. Oh, no, it kicked me. Oh, my God. These things are so irritating. So if I go here, it's going to kick me again? Wow. Okay, well, maybe we're not even playing it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll take one thing like that, but if it does it again, I'm just not doing it. That's really frustrating, though. Oh, my goodness. Life is annoying sometimes. Okay, so there's that. We'll go back to some puzzles, I guess, and then hope not to get kicked for the next round. Cool. Alrighty. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I don't know. I'll look at that in a minute. Let's see what people are talking about. Second is pumpkin pie. Third is cranberry sauce and stuffing. I want to trade with the guys who got second, but he didn't want the turkey either. Oh, I see. You got, those are the prizes. So you got a turkey. Nice. Okay. So you got a turkey, but then you didn't want the turkey. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough when you don't want the first prize. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? I mean, we've got this knight that's pinned, but our rook is in jeopardy. What we could do is go here, hitting the queen. Is the queen fully trapped? No. Queen can go back to there, and then we would win the knight. That seems good. I guess that's works. We still win the piece. It's fine. Okay. Getting a lot of text from this Girl Scout troop. Just have to make sure everything's fine. Yes. Okay. It's just all these other people saying they're running late. Got it. Huh. This pins the bishop. Okay, also, are we kicked out of this thing again? I don't see anywhere where it says we're in the tournament. Now I'm paranoid because they kicked me once. Okay. I don't have a join button, so I'm going to assume I'm in. Okay, so we're back to here. pushing this pawn seems reasonable. Yeah, there's no like big checks or something. Okay. Here wins a queen. Ooh, interesting. We're down significant material, but this is mate. Here is mate. We're getting there. Checking on the games again. Still not kicked. Good, good. A lot of people are finishing now. My 0-point buy is going to be nice. Everyone loves a 0-point buy to start a tournament. Luckily, my goal wasn't to win that tournament. That would be cool, but it's not covered by the queen. Oh, maybe this works, though. Here, I thought that didn't work because it was covered, but there is this check. The king can't actually move, and then that wins. Okay, so I had totally ruled that out just because it was covered. You're dead lost in your second game. You're about to lose a rook and made a Hail Mary bishop sacrifice, and your opponent responded horribly to it, and I turned it around and won. Felt kind of bad. Well, I mean, when turkeys are on the line, you got to do what you got to do. Like, if you can win a turkey, you go for that turkey. No, but I hear you. It's there's not many times I've felt bad winning a chess game, but every now and then when you're just like, I am dead lost, and the person is, I don't know, sometimes they're kind of devastated when they lose too. Okay, so I go here. I'm hitting the queen. I'm hitting the piece. They take with check. I don't have much choice. And then they move their queen. So it doesn't seem like it quite works. Ah, the answer is here. And then they are going to block here. But, no, that doesn't work. Takes. No, that doesn't work. I'm sure this is the answer. So how do we make this work? Knight comes to here. We can push the knight, but then they can... Oh, yeah, they can take, and we take, but the knight is still pinned. That's the key. Okay. That's what we're dealing with. Okay. And they just ignore the knight and let me have it. Let me have it. Very, very friendly of them. Okay, I'm checking again. I am still in this tournament. Looks like it must be getting close. Because there are a lot of ones. Let's see if we can see. Are any of these games? These must be the games still in progress. No, that's just all the games. Why did you cheat in the first game? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Someone cheated me the other day on chess.com, apparently. I got a message saying that I got some points back. So it always shocks me when people are cheating at, like, those blitz. It's like 1400 level blitz. It's like, what? Who would be cheating at 1400? Like, what are you gaining from that? The places where I understand cheating are, you know, like elite levels, especially like 2600s. Oh my goodness. I don't believe in cheating. I obviously don't support cheating, but I can understand a world where 2600s are like, my life is terrible. Like, I've spent my whole life to become a grandmaster and be a professional chess player, and I'm not good enough to get invites to any tournaments. I just need 100 points. Like, that I understand. And I also understand the, like, I'm 500 and my friend is 700 and neither of us know anything about chess, and so I'm cheating to beat my friend. Those I get. But, like, once you've hit 1400, you know what you're doing. You're a reasonable level chess player. You understand the impacts of cheating on the community, and you gain nothing from it. Like, why are you cheating? I don't get it. Doesn't really shock me. I get those point revocations all the time. Join the Rapid Blizzards. Yeah, I don't understand it. Okay, hold on. I forgot to put my green screen up. Okay, hopefully that worked out. Let's take a look. Okay, seems fine. Yeah, so, I don't know. Like I said, I personally don't get it. Maybe I'm wired different than most people. Because for me, the chess rating is just supposed to kind of like tell me where my chess is at. You know, like, am I generally improving or not? I know the rating is, I don't know, not always the best marker to use, but it's certainly a marker, and there aren't that many other ones. And so, if someone is trying to get better, it doesn't. I don't understand, like, artificially inflating it. If you're getting prizes and a career, I get it, but I just don't get it. Like me, 1400 random guy. I think I'm gonna cheat to become 1550 before it catches. Like, I don't know. That I don't get. Don't get it. All right, we gotta be getting close here. We have to be. I'm a little nervous to go play another puzzle and get kicked out of this thing. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard. I am a what am I now? I'm a candidate master through FIDE officially. Well, a candidate, an arena candidate master, that is. If I played enough games, now I'm an arena candidate master. Feels great. Have a title. Yeah, I'm gonna start playing Untitled Tuesdays, I think, because of it. Carry my new title in there. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. These are 5-0 games. Let's wrap this thing up, guys. Okay, here are the games left. There are 5 games left. They can only have like 3 seconds left because it's no increment. 5-0. It's got to be done. 3 games left. All right, here we go. The round is starting. And it looks like I'm in, right? There's no join button. There's nothing that says I'm in, which is a very weird mechanic. I don't understand how it wouldn't say, like, you're in tournament. But here we go. We need to play somebody. All right. Let's see. I'm 1400. They're 800. So that's a pretty big difference. I'm really bad at 5-0. It is my worst time control, I've realized. Because at 5-0, I feel like I have plenty of time. And so I don't feel the urgency. And then I run out of time because there's no increment. So I really, really struggle with it. It's by far my worst time control. I don't really want to take there. I normally would take here. Okay, I'm going to. He's going to go here. I can feel it. I'm going to try to move quick, though. I've been running out of time a lot lately in Blitz. I don't know what's happening. I've gotten slower at Blitz. Ooh, that's interesting. That's really super weird. To go one and then the other. And then go back? Okay. I mean, I shouldn't laugh. They're 800, right? Like, this is what happens at 800. You don't have a full understanding. At least decided to rethink that move. It just seemed weird to me. I'm trying to do the minority attack, but my opponent is playing very oddly. A lot of wasted moves. And they're castling into the minority attack. That is one of the boldest things I've ever seen. That is bold, except a draw. All you out of your mind, son? I just disabled all draw offers for the game. I don't want to see draw every other move as I crush this person. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe they'll beat me. But, yeah, I'm not... This is not going to be a draw situation. How do I burst through here? I'm not great at punching attacks through. My plan is to go here, here. And then one of these two pawns will go... Oh, okay. Okay, this could be a real problem for them. A rook here could win the game. Oh, yeah, right. They can take back with the knight, though. That's a good point. We're going to go here. And I'm threatening this pawn. Of course, it is being backed up at the moment. But I am going to try to start messing with that. Here, here. Okay, that's a good idea. I think I can go here. This doesn't work because it drops the piece. Ooh, this is kind of clever. They can't take or its mate. Okay, right. I guess I should just go back to here then. I do want to stay on this file. I feel like I get quite a bit out of it. I do need to be aware of these two pieces staring at each other, but this pawn in between does not look like it's going anywhere anytime soon, so I think we're pretty stable there. Okay. I'm going to go here, try to chase the queen away a bit. This does not work. It's covered, so you have to remember that. I can chase him away, though. Oh, okay, I don't know about that. That might not be too good. Yeah, this seems like it's a problem. Okay, if he doesn't see it, game's over. So, and if he does see it, I think I have things like this. Okay, good, he saw that. It's still game over, though, because I have this check. Whoa, that's... I'm trying to move to there. Oh, no. It still is early. We haven't recovered yet. Check, boom, boom. There. So I'm looking at this move. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go here. Gotta move. I guess he could stay over here guarding. No. He... Maybe here? No. Here. No. Okay, this is starting to look really good. Wait, why am I... Yeah. Yes, I'm going to go here. I don't know that this works as well as I want it to. Worst case scenario, though, it's a trade. I continue pressuring his king. I'm trying to figure out where this queen goes. I think it's going to be here. Which, yeah, is the trade, which I don't love. But also, can I go somewhere useful? Oh, I was looking at here as a possibility. I don't think that works. I'm going to go here. I've kind of moved into let's trap the queen mode. Can we pull it off? Because I also have... Oh, yeah, if he goes there, we got that fork to win. So where does he go now? Can't go there. Can't go here. Yeah, I think we got the queen. Queen for a rook, I think is best that he could do. This person has really hung on. They're only rated 864. They didn't throw any pieces away early. Like they stuck with it. I mean, there was a lot of pressure. I feel like this is less like them making a big mistake and more just like, you know, chess is really hard when your opponent brings all of their pieces to the party. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably not the best response. I'll check. I'll take here. I'm not going for mate. I'm just gonna get all the pieces, I think. that seems pretty strong. It's not quite mate, but like it's getting very, very close. Okay, covers that. But then I have this check. And then I have this check. Then I have this check. Running out of squares, buddy. Is this mate? Looks like it. Okay, we got there. We made it. Let's see, quick. I think we have time for a quick eval. Okay, not bad. 87%. No mistakes, no misses, no blunders. Just a solid game. It's kind of a weird game. My opponent made some, not bad, but like unusual moves. That was a bad move. Like castling into a pawn storm is never a good plan. Now I'm not going to claim I executed the pawn storm great. But yeah, castling into it was not the best idea. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I played this game. I brought the pressure, kept the pressure, and won. So like I don't know what else I can want from that. Where is the tournament? Oh, it is here. Okay. Close the analysis. We'll just come back to this screen. All right. So there we go. I'm 1-0, or as the tournament would say, 1-1. I don't know if I don't think I gained any rating points for that. I will say though, I don't know if you've heard the story, but I played a tournament through USCF. I only was able to play one of the rounds. It was kind of a bad month for me. So I played one round, played someone higher rated than me. We got a draw. And I was like, all right, well, that's fine. I'll gain like a rating point. I lost a rating point. Still the most stunning USCF moment in a series of stunning USCF moments. But I was like, what? How do you lose points doing this? This is bizarre. Wheelie chess. What's up? I didn't see that you were here. Welcome. You're still here. Yeah, so that was a truly shocking moment with the USCF. There are a lot of shocking moments with them, but that was the most shocking one. And then I looked it up even because I was like, this seems like an error. And apparently, they do some sort of comparison to the person before and after, which also was stunning to me because I play all these little kids whose ratings like go up astronomically during the tournament, and I still lose lots of points. So I don't know. Maybe I would have lost even more. But it was wild. So 1-0. Let's see how we can do this morning. I do have my tournament game tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably reach out to some people who know more than me about who I'm going to play. It'd probably be useful. All right, next round is starting. Let's go get another one. Let's get another game. What's up, Associate Zay? How are things? We'll get another turn with the white pieces. This person is 1870, so you know they're higher rated than me. It's weird for me because when I see someone 1870, what that usually tells me is like they're quite a bit better at blitz than me, but they might not be better at chess than me, which is sort of interesting. Because my rapid rating is about that, and that's not that far from my USCF rating, but my blitz rating is way, way lower. All right, let's continue with what I play against the King's Indian. That's a weird move. Man, I usually go here. I think I'm still gonna go here. I have reasons. That's the reason. Because then I can go here, and then if I get this move in, then they can't do this idea. But now they are going to be able to. Oh, very interesting. So I can take with the knight. I've never seen anyone do it like this. I am going to take with the knight. Ah. And then this is hanging. Got it. I see now. That's clever. So I'm going to go here. Nope, that doesn't actually work. Okay. They can still take here and win a pawn. And my rook. So that was a complete and utter disaster. Or I can give up my queen. Oh, I lost this game already. Wow, that's really interesting that they played just something slightly that I wasn't used to, and I just completely just lost everything. I guess I can do like this and give up an exchange and a pawn and the right to castle. Boy, that's terrible. Okay. Oh, right. And a piece, because I have to do it like that. Now, the one good thing is I do have a little bit of an attack if I can do it right now. Right? Like strike while the iron is scalding hot. And in fact, does this win? Like that's mate. Take, take. Is that going to be mate? Probably not. They can probably just go there and block it. But it's a little close. Like it got interesting for a brief moment after that. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Danjamin. Going king e2, I at least would have been blocking. I would have been backing up the bishop and only lost the exchange and a pawn. Interesting my opponent's taking so long here. Like, I think they just take here, and I have nothing, right? Or do I have something that I'm missing? Yeah, no, that would be game. Maybe they're just tormenting me? I don't know. Oh. Maybe they're considering playing it now? I don't think that would be right. Takes. Takes. Threatening mate. They play here. Now what? Whoa. Okay. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. But I can go here. I guess I have to, right? A lot of choices there. And then maybe I can go here. Where's the queen going? I think here. Oh, here. That sounds good, though. Okay. Queen's coming in. Take. Yeah, wait. Take, check. There. Here. Blocks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to get me anywhere, but it's getting me somewhere. Only this rook could get in the action. I'd be very happy. So check here. Moves, check. Here. So close to being interesting. Alright, I'm going to go this way. How much material am I down? I'm down a whole piece at this point. Oh, I can't check there. That was my plan. Check. Here. Here. I'm threatening that. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Alright, I've lost, but whatever. We'll continue here. Pretend. I'm gonna pretend like I'm not lost. It's more fun that way. I'm really considering going here and hoping to have time to go here. Okay. Here, here. What about here first? Then here, here. No, we can block with the knight. Alright, I'm gonna go here and here. Alright, that. I was like, at least he can't check me over there. No, he definitely can, and that should do it. This. Oh, okay, letting me get away this way. I appreciate it. Takes there. Bring another attacker. I'm going to bring another attacker. His name is the King. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, maybe it does. I can take this when he goes here. Yeah, I'm bringing another attacker into the party. The King is ready. Now the Queen can't defend anymore either. Interesting. Go here. If takes, I'll just go here. I mean, obviously I'd be thrilled with a draw. Oh, I'm missing this. That might win, actually. Okay. Can't bring my rook out now, which is a problem. But I can take here, maybe. Let's try this. Nothing really matters now because I've completely lost. It's just like free roll. See what could happen. Unfortunately, this won't fall anymore. When I take here. But now. Oh, it's covered. Boo. Okay, I can go here though. Okay, I can't go there. I would lose the queen. So I have to go here. And he goes there. Oh no, he goes there. Even worse. Now I think I've lost. Yeah, now we're dead. Well, that didn't work. Oh, it did work because of the knight. Haha, I got to resign with 0.1 seconds. Okay, that was terrible. Okay. Yeah, right, I forgot. I lost in the opening. Okay, so first of all, I should have gone here. I didn't realize how destructive that would be. Then he went there, and this is the move I usually make when things are slightly different, but now I've just opened up things too much. And then that was a terrible move. Right. So the obvious move was to go here. But I was like, oh no, my poor pawn. And then, you know, because I couldn't defend it properly. So, oh right, I could go here though. Chase this guy away. Could pin it. And then edge it says just castle and ignore this. And in fact, now that you've castled, that would fall. So after castling, it has to go back. And now can we defend this pawn? No, we're ignoring the pawn. It's going. Okay. That's what I could not get into my head in such a small amount of time, unfortunately. So instead, I went by the narrative of what I usually do, which is, whoops, I go here so that I can cover this square so this guy can't go there. And then they go here, and I'm like, perfect, this is exactly why I moved there. And so I go there, not looking at the actual position I'm facing, just going from opening theory and get crushed. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's a good lesson that like opening theory is good and bad, right? It's great because it helps you have an automatic deeper understanding of position. It is bad when you rely too much upon it and then suddenly it's not the same position. All right, I'm playing Wheelie Do. Wheelie Do's 1,000. I think I'm going to play the Sicilian. I'm trying to play it more and more. I have pre-moves turned off, so I can't actually pre-move. Should probably turn them on if I'm going to play 0 time controls. All right, we're going into the sharpest one. A 1000 is busting out the bishop g5 line. Okay, that's not theory. Do I take... I'm so disappointed. I was like, yes, this is going to be fun. Do I want to take with the queen, or do I just take this way? I think I have to take with the queen. It'd be really hard to castle long. Okay, moving away before I even do something like that. I don't know. What a weird position it is. Do I just go here like a... I think I have to play this as if it's not a knight, or if they're just like making weird moves. They're not that weird. It's not like they're doing... Oh, I don't know if I should have done that, actually. Closing the queen off like that. There's some world where bad things happen. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I like the idea of... Okay. Go here. I think we can get an attack here. I might just leave the king in the middle. Especially if they do things like that. So go over here. Block the check that way. Then I'm going to go here and here. I gotta assume that's coming, and that's fine. I'll drop back to here and threaten that again. Maybe I won't do that. There's not much point in that. Okay. So I have to recognize that this bishop is undefended. I'm just going to play this like it's a regular game. I'm just going to castle. Okay. If he goes here, I can play here. I'm going to go here. And then this. And then, like, takes here, 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 here. So does this work? Here, here. Oh, I don't want to use zeros. There, there, there. No, it does not work. I need to be able to take back with the bishop. But here's what I could do. That doesn't work either. I was thinking I could go here and target this guy. But if I do that, then they can push here and this guy's in jeopardy. I'm going to go here. Very weak move. But I think I have the time, and it just really fixes a lot of problems. Okay. Yeah. And then if here, I'll take here. I don't think I want to chat. My opponent would like to chat with me now. That never goes well. I've seen these chats. They're never friendly. Chess.com chats are not the greatest. Okay, was not expecting that at all. I don't know why. It seems totally fine. Take like this. I guess it's worse. Well, it's about the same. Okay, then I'll go here. And now, can't really get through. Oh, that was not a good move. No, I get to... What? Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, it still wasn't a good move. Because then they have to go back. Then this hangs. And now I definitely am winning. Can I win? A very even endgame? We're going to hope so. Alright, I don't quite see the plan, though. Having all my pawns be on light squares is not great. I'm going to go like here and here. Try to contest that idea. Although that looks pretty strong. Yeah, now I kind of gotta go here. Oof. Yeah, this... I might be worse here, actually. Like, there's a world in which I'm actually worse. Here. Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, now I only have one light squares over here. I really want to be able to get here. If they get there first, I won't be happy. Okay. It feels like a big deal to me to be able to get in here first. Maybe now. No, they don't have anything over there. Okay. This, here, 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 I lose. So I'm looking at this, takes. I don't know that that does enough either. But I'm really low on time. I just realized I gotta move. Okay, at least this might let me get in. Okay, that was a bad move. They should not have put their pawn on that light square for no reason. That was not a good idea. Okay. Now I'm going to come back around over to here. Okay, I'm going to go here. Ooh, that's a good move. That is a good move. Let's come back to here, I guess. Oh boy, this might just be a draw. It might be a loss even at this point because I'm so long time. I'm gonna go here. I'm giving up that pawn. What am I doing? Okay. I've played this very badly. Like, I'm so low on time now. It's crazy. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, that helps. Yeah, there's no way I can win this now. Now it's just a matter of, like, can I tie this thing? Goodness. It's remarkable how bad I've played. Oops. Okay. That might actually let me tie. No, I think I lose. I just lost to 1,000. I mean, it happens. Thousands know what they're doing. Okay. Might be able to pull. No, if he goes there, I'm dead. There, I think I would lose. Yep. I lost. Good game. Wow. That was an utterly winning endgame. Utterly winning. Having the time pressure really hurt a lot. Okay. Not super interested in the early game. It was a mess. My opponent did lots of weird but not losing things, right? That's the key. And they made this big mistake, and I'm clearly up by a lot. And the question then becomes, how did I lose this? Okay, that's not a great move, putting yet another pawn on a light square when I could have gone... No, this does not look good to me. Then they go here. But maybe I'm luring them onto more light squares. Especially once I got here, it's like the game is done. But that was not the way to do it. This is basically a draw. Right. I had to get this move in before they got this move in. Because once they got that move in... Oh, that was a nice move. It was really clean. No, that was a mistake. That was a dead air. Because now... This is what I couldn't find. Being in time trouble. I think I get to come around. And now... I get to push here. And then that becomes a problem. That's a mistake? That looks like a great move. Okay, analysis. Help us. We're running out of time here. E7. F2. D6. E2. Back to C6. I was just over here. G2. So the key is we can maybe go like this. I think that's the key. I totally missed that idea. No, I don't want them to make that move. I'll just say they go here. Yep. H3 here, G4, and then if takes, that's going to be a big problem, right? All this stuff is going to fall. So that's what I did not see. Didn't see that stuff, which is tough. It's okay, man. I accidentally X'd out the tournament and got a 0-point buy. I did too. I got a 0-point buy in the first round. It was wonderful. I was so happy. That's sarcasm. I was not happy. Okay. In that +1 position, I cook the draw and take the free 0.5. I don't know. I could gotten any use of the Nidor sparring yet? That's a great question. I have not yet. I've got one sort of Nidor. Oh, was Wheelie Chess the person I was playing? Nice. Good job, Wheelie Chess. Way to pull that one out. It was a weird game because it was very clear that I had it won, but the winning mechanism was actually trickier than I realized. So, well done. Playing someone rated 880. Okay. Again, that's certainly not right, but does it matter if it's right? I think this is what seems fine. Maybe I should have waited a move to do that, because now my bishop's going to be struggling. But I'm on this pawn. I get on it a second time. Okay, I guess I didn't really think about that. I'll just go here. I don't really want that pawn to push, plus I want to be able to go here. Ooh, that's aggressive. Okay. I'm still going to go here and let myself castle right away. Okay. So I went that route. Now they're not... No, I can't get there. Okay, I'm going to go here. With the idea of actually going here to pressure the pawn that way. Okay, so now I have one on it. I can easily get a second on it. Probably going to have to put the bishop there. Put the bishop there. Takes, push. Let's castle now while we can. So I think what's going to happen is take here, takes, push. Okay, that's not what happened. Well, I think it's time to just take this, threaten the queen. That seems pretty reasonable. I'm already way down on time. I really struggle with this. I didn't realize how bad I was on time. It's interesting. Okay. We do have this. I don't know if that does much for me. We'll go here. Okay, I could take that. Don't know that I want to. I'm gonna go here. I'm trying to be cute here. We'll see if I'm too cute. The plan is to go castles, takes, mate. That's the plan. Okay, I did not go for my plan. How rude. Yeah, no, I don't get anything out of this queen move, unfortunately. I think I'm going to take this way. It is check, of course. Thinking about going here. Offering up this trade. I'm up a pawn. Actually, maybe I go here and force the trade. Let's do that. I'm just thinking, like, the only thing he has is some cool move there, and I can just cement everything and be up a pawn. Okay, I'll go here. Still has this idea. Still has clever things. Yep, finally did it. But I think I'm just going to go here. Put more pressure on that piece. Okay. Then I will go here. There. Get another pawn. My extra pawns don't look so snazzy, but it's fine. I'm going to go here and make an escape hatch. That's wonderful. I can give up one of my uglier pawns. Go here and here. Okay. Let's cover that. No, I want to cover it this way. And then I'll go here. Okay. My poor ugly pawn. Sure, I'll go there. I don't like that, actually. Because I wanted to put a rook there. That was a very weak move. I'll probably end up going here and giving up that pawn. Let's go here. This might be in. No, it doesn't work because of that. Okay, I'll go here. Oh, interesting. I don't really see that. Okay, I'm gonna open it up. Okay, took the wrong way. That helped. I will go. Do I really want to let him in when I don't have to? No. I'm gonna go here. Low on time. This bishop is terrible and annoying. Because there's also these ideas if I put my king there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Then I can just kind of like move over. And now I can come in with this rook. My opponent had some pretty straight ahead, decent ideas that they just didn't ever do. Which is kind of surprising. I'm going to go here, but that's going to lose because I'm going to go there. Okay, I'll go here. Very long time once again. He goes there. I'm going to go here. This is an interest. No, that move doesn't work. Ooh, 33 seconds. Against somebody rated only 8-8. They're playing well. Okay. I'm going to go here. Yes, this piece was hanging. But I was going for the mate. Then I realized it's not a mate, actually. So maybe that was a terrible plan. Play like Levy, you hide the rating. That's not a bad idea. Okay, I guess I just gotta move fast, right? That's the deal. I'll go here. Yeah, now this is not easy at all. I should not have traded down. Like, what was I thinking? Trading down to this? I might lose now. Like, I very well likely will lose on time, actually. Like, I don't have pre-move on. It's almost impossible that I wouldn't lose. Oops, almost dropped a rook. Took a few seconds to do that. Okay, so it's pretty clear I need pre-moves on if I'm going to do games with no increment. Because I'm basically pre-moving, but without being able to pre-move, which is not great. Oops, that was a big mistake. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna lose. Yep, I couldn't respond with the correct move there. Yeah, as soon as I made the move, I was like, wow, I could have taken that piece, but I had to pre-move essentially. Yeah, I said this before. Like, 5-0 is my worst time control by far. If it's 3-0, then it's like this is like a bullet game essentially to me. I have to just move. 5-0, I'm like, I have lots of time. I'm crushing this person, and then I'm like, all right, I'm out of time again. Yeah, that's hard. Oh, my next game has already started. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm playing someone else in the 800s. I think I should just move fast. I think that's really the answer here. Okay, they are 15 seconds in and haven't moved yet. Oh, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Okay, let's see what we got. Kevin, did you make a course on your initiative or Chessable? What? I don't know what that means. Oh, are you asking me, is my course... Oh, no. Now I understand what you're saying. Sorry. Great question. Chessable actually approached me. I never in a million years would have approached Chessable about making a Chessable course. I am, you know, a low-level scrub who has imposter syndrome about chess and would never have just written a Chessable and be like, hey guys, I think I'm your guy. Like, no way I'm doing that. So yeah, they approached me, and it was a really reasonable thing, where they said, you know, like, we're not saying you're great at chess. That's not what we're saying right now. What we're saying is we don't have that many courses written for a lower level audience, because even when high level players try to write courses for a low level audience, it doesn't always land, right? Because it's like it can be really hard for a really high level player to write a course for a low level audience. What they think is a low level is sometimes out of whack. So it's interesting. What is happening here? It's a very weird game. I think I just take here, and then they just have an isolated pawn, and that's fine. And then I'll take here, and then I'll push that knight back. I don't understand this move. This is the move that I'm like, okay, hello knight. Why did you come in? Maybe it's to go here actually. I don't know. Maybe that's reasonable. Nope. I don't. They just love this knight over there in the rim. I don't understand a lot of what my opponent is doing this game. I'm just trying to move fast and not run out of time. That's my new goal against low rated opponents. Move fast early. Don't think too much about their moves, and don't run out of time. Sure, that looks reasonable. So you're saying I had a win and I missed it. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. I could go here. Takes. Then they win a pawn. I don't really love that. I actually don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to go here. At least I'm improving my pieces. Maybe here? Pressuring there. Okay, I don't want him to get anything cheeky here. We'll bring the knight back. He can defend. Then we can go here. Yep, okay, I did miss that. That is a good point. I'm gonna go here. I guess there. And then I got mated. Okay. Maybe this isn't the time to be playing chess. I don't know what's going on today. This is like the worst chess I've ever played in my life. A really good lesson there, just so we all know, is that I can't play like that. I can't play the don't think about your opponent's moves and play fast. I'm not. That's why my blitz rating is so low. I can't do that. So I tried to shift into like, my opponent's making terrible moves and doesn't know what they're doing. I'm going to ignore them and just try to play fast. And then they just, you know, made a basic mate threat, and I didn't even look at their move. I was just like, well, that doesn't do anything. I'll just go here and threaten the queen, and then got mated. Yeah, I know. It's really, I'm really wrestling with juggling playing fast and running out of time. That is what's going on right now. That was a hard one. Yeah, there's obviously lots of things I could do here. I don't know. Simple that. Yeah, maybe that's the last game for today, because I do have a tournament game tonight, and I'm a little worried now that my psychology is going to be totally shook after playing this badly. Like, for me, psychology is a pretty large part of my game, much larger than I would like to admit. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to put myself back together after this mess. I think I'm just going to have to be like, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. All right, we're going to do one more. This is going to be the last game either way. This isn't like a one more loss and I'm rage quitting. This is one more will be fine for me. And then if I win, that'll be good. I'll be able to feel a little better about myself. If I lose, I know where I'm going to be if I lose one more of these games. The person's going to be like 600 now. Yeah, no, you're right, Getsuka. That was a ridiculous thing. That was me trying to adjust to running out of time in the previous game. Any ideas what my opponent will play tonight? I don't know. I don't even know who I'm playing. Maybe that's what we should do after this, is bring up the wall chart and see if we can figure out who I'm going to play. I'm really bad at the whole, like, who am I playing, all that stuff. I'm not good at that. Like, I don't know how to figure it all out. Mainly because my attitude has always been like, I'm just going to play who you're going to put in front of me, and that's how it's going to be. But it would be nice having a whole day to be able to prep at least a little for somebody. That could be fun. Let's see, where is that wall chart? Apparently we have plenty of time before the next round. So I got whomped so fast. That person is like, okay, this guy's a cheater. Like, for me to be as high rated as I am to lose to that move, you know, you gotta, if you're the opponent who's never seen me play before, you gotta be like, well, my suspicion is that person has finally stopped cheating. Oh, that was a really, really hard game for my mentality. I'm being honest here. I don't know how I'm gonna move on. That should just be my last chess game ever. Like, okay, if that's where we're at, then let's just move on. There are other things I could do in life. I don't have to play chess. Okay. So I'm not really comfortable sharing with everyone's name in this tournament. I don't know if people would be upset by that. So here's what I think we should do instead. I'm not going to show my prep. I'm trying to get an idea of who I'm going to play. Okay, so I'm going to put some figures in here. So, let's see. I have 2.5 points. I have the second most points in the tournament. So there's a person with 3 points. So, okay, so we're going to put a 1700 has 3 points. Then a person who is 1900 has 2.5 points. So I think that's how it works, is that they play each other, if I'm not mistaken. that it takes the next highest person and pairs them. So if they play, you're saying in this tournament? Gotcha. I don't know how many points I have. 0. I don't know. So I think they play, right. So the top person has 3. It pulls from the highest of the next pool, I think, to pair them. So if that is the case, then, all right, then I'm the only person with 2.5, and so then I think I would be paired against the top 2 person. I think that's how it works. So then I have 2.5, and then I play the top 2. Does that sound right to you all who know how this works? Because if so, then if there's no buys, I know who I'm playing. The problem is I don't know anything about this person. I don't know anything other than their rating, and I don't know, I don't even know what color I'm going to be. Because it doesn't on this wall chart is not showing actually the colors of people either. And I don't even know the colors I've been this turn. Oh, and I had a buy. So I'm probably due for either color unless something weird happened. So that means I really need to know what color my opponent is due for to even know what I'm going to be. Ooh, boy, that's hard. Let's see. I think I can get that, though. So last week, that person was black. So I think we can assume that they're going to be white. And that means I would be black. And especially since I was white last time. So if I play this person, I'm assuming I'm white, they're black. So let's write this down. I've already made some progress from knowing nothing a minute ago. So wait, no. What did I say? I'm black, they're white. That's going to be how it's going to be. So I'll be black against this person. I have played them before. Looks like... Okay, I thought this was the game starting. Okay, so let me bring out my Elite Chess study of previous games. I'm not showing it all to you, sorry. And we can figure out if in the one game I played them, if they were black last time. Okay, are we actually starting now? We are. Okay, 700. I'm gonna think, and I am not gonna move slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. We got this. I have 1 point going into this round. Okay, so we're doing a QGA. I assume they won't be able to defend the pawn. They do not. I don't think I've seen anyone put the bishop here. I'm gonna kick the bishop. Okay, I assumed it would just go there. This seems fine. Interesting. Just throwing the pawn. Okay, I'm gonna assume they're bad. They're not throwing the pawn because of that. They're not bad. But they are bad because I can do that. Okay, but that's good. So now we're up a single pawn. And we have this square. And I'm going to go here. Okay. Also, me saying someone else is bad is quite hilarious with how I've played today. I meant low rated, not that they're bad. And I meant by that the low rated people make mistakes. Although I just made a mistake because they can just take, and then they get their pawn back. I was really trying to set this up. Yeah, that was not a good move by me. I'm being too... I realize what part of it is with these low rated players, I'm really like, I'm going to punish them. And it's like, what are you doing? Just play good chess. You're not that good, right? Like, it's not like I'm so good that I can crush people lower rated than me. I'm just still have to play really good chess. That's how I beat people lower rated than me. I don't really know what to do now. I've once again played this very badly. Wait, how am I up 2? What is happening? I'm up a piece? Okay, I don't even know how to play chess anymore. I didn't even realize I was up a piece. Okay, we're just gonna do other things. I think I'm gonna pick up a new hobby. I don't know. Let's see. What's cycling? I'm done with chess. I'm gonna be a cyclist now, everybody. That's my new thing. I love cycling. Yeah, this doesn't work either. No, it works. Okay. I thought you could take here, but I would just take there. Okay. Oh, this works. Do I lose the piece? Holy cow, I think I lost the piece if they had played there. No, I'm fine, because I can just take here. My goodness, I'm playing badly. I think I will just take here and just get out of that. We'll go here. Ugh. Here, takes. What's worse? I don't know what's worse. No, this is fine. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go here. Okay. I'll go here. I hope he goes here. That would be such a bad move. Oh, thank you. That's a real bailout. That is a real bailout. I appreciate that so much. Okay, now I can go here, and now we should be fine. Okay. Go here, now I'm on this, and now things should be falling apart for my opponent. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take here. Would I rather go here? No, I'll take the open file here. It's fine. I can come in behind now. I guess I could have come behind the other way too. The world is my oyster now. Weird saying, but, you know, that's a saying. Okay. Okay, let's not run out of time here. I'll go here. No, he has to keep guarding this, and then I'm going to go here. Depending on what he does. Goes there. I don't know about that. I don't think I believe that. Actually, before I do this, I want to go here and cement this as a target. Then here should win it. Okay, here. Maybe not. Maybe he just goes... No, he can't go there. Okay, then I go here. Oh, interesting. I was thinking... Okay, that's fine. Now we're up a piece and kind of in business. Yeah, now I got this passed pawn. Okay, I'm going to start running the pawn a little so that the king can't get too far away, and now my king can just go on his way. Okay, I think that might have been a mistake. If he got this move in first, maybe? Oof, yeah, now they're in real trouble. Now everything falls. Are you going to really leave that pawn? No. Nope, you're not leaving the pawn. You know you can't leave the pawn behind. Okay, well, I think now we can say pretty clearly we got this thing. Okay, stalemate. A real possibility in this position. My opponent has no quit in them. No quit. Okay. Here, drive him back over. Is that mate? Mate. Woo! Okay. Perfect way to end. We are leaving this tournament, pretending we never played in it, psychologically, I did not just lose a pile of games to low-rated players. That never happened. That was a terrible dream that I had. A terrible, terrible dream. Terrible dream. Awful dream. Okay, let's look at this game. I didn't even realize I was up a piece. That's the most shocking part of all. Interesting. Oh, okay. I don't understand why this... Oh, okay. It's good because this and this. They push here. I get that. And this is still guarding here. Okay. So, whatever. That's not a big, colossal problem. It just wasn't the best move. Okay, this... Oh, not even the best move. Still over there. Okay, but this wins... What did it win? Wow, I didn't realize... I thought it was winning a pawn there. I won a full piece there and then couldn't play? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so there. Now everything's fine. If I'm not up a piece, this doesn't look very good, right? This was the problem. I was like, oh my goodness, I played this so bad. Yeah. Right. So the point is, this was a bad move. I should have just moved out of the way. It wasn't a colossally terrible move. It just wasn't a good move. But it's fine. I'm still crushing him. But I didn't realize I was up a piece, so I was kind of freaking out. And then I was like, wait, I'm up a piece? Here I thought this won a piece. How does this not win a piece? Right. Duh. Oh my goodness. That's how bad I'm playing. Woo! Okay. Took that, just simplify, and then this. Not that they had a lot here, but this is at least like, ooh, you got stuff cooking. But this is like I lose, right? There's nothing you can do there. That's the one I just won. Ah, okay. Good job, associate. You're 2-0, or you have 2 wins. Okay, I don't think 2-0 is how you say 2 wins, a lot of losses. I don't think that's how most people say that. Mason, what is up? All right. So, just to go back to what I was talking about before, does that sound right to you all? About how it works. So, do you think I'm playing that person? If they are the top, the only 3 would play the top 2.5, and then if I'm the only 2.5 remaining, I play the top 2. I believe that's how it works. Please tell me if anyone knows. I don't really want to do a ton of work and then have it be like, that's not how it works at all. You're a fool. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can figure out, did I play this? I played this guy. I'm almost certain of it. Unless I don't. Oh, and he was white and I was black. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. He played e4, and no surprise, I played the Caro Khan. What have I busted out the Sicilian tonight? Woo. So, a couple of things to note about this tournament tonight. I've been chasing the elusive goal of 1800 for a long time. I got very close. I've dropped down. I'm 2-0 in this tournament. If I win this game, it looks like I'll jump up to 1800. So I would very much like to win this game. That's one thing. Number 2, this is the Daniel Naroditsky Memorial Tournament that I'm playing and that my club is running. And I don't really do heroes anymore now that I'm an adult. I've learned better than that. It's a very dangerous move. People are generally not all that heroic in life. But if I have a hero, it's probably Daniel Naroditsky. Like, he's someone I very much looked up to and am impressed by, and I'm sad that he's gone. And winning that tournament would be really cool. I don't know if I could win. Like, this, the 3-pointer would have to lose, and then even then, oh no, they could draw, and then I would even only tie the 3-pointer. So I don't know if I can win, but I can win my section. So, I don't know. I'd really like to win this game. Yeah. We can go over this game, actually. I think that's fine. This is not necessarily my prep for tonight. I'm not leaking my prep. I'm just going to go over a tournament game I played that was against this guy. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight, but we'll go over the game. Let's see, how do I do that? Changing screens is always challenging with OBS. Bad things can happen. Let's try it. Let's try to move this over here and see if it breaks everything. In the past it has. Okay, it didn't break everything. That is remarkable. So let's go to this other scene and see if that will work. Okay, that didn't work, but that's okay. Maybe it'll work if I do this. It did! Okay, I'm not going to adjust it to make it look better because this is my Road to 2200 scene and it's very specific for that. Okay. Let's do this game review. Alright, so my opponent... what? My keyboard stopped working? What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Man, OBS. Something else. Something else. Great, by the way, but just has some trouble sometimes. Okay, so I went here. Oh, wow. He played that move. I'm not sure I've ever even seen anyone play that. This is the accelerated pan off. I haven't seen that before. I probably have, but not often. So I just played into it. And then I didn't take the queen here because, you know, I just assumed I take the queen here, I just get beat around a bit. If I go here, you know, they can't protect that pawn, so I'm going to get the pawn back. So he came in here. I played here to block it. He went here, backing up the pawn. And I must have been at least a little worried, like, uh-oh, am I going to get this pawn back? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it back. The nice thing is the extra pawn is bad. The pawn behind it is bad. So although it's an extra pawn, it's not the greatest. But like if I saw this tonight, I wouldn't be happy. So is there a better way I can do this? Knight f6 is the right move. Queen a4 is not the normal move. The normal move is just to concede that, you know, you're not going to be able to hold this pawn. And if you go here, now this does not look as good because you can't kick the queen quite as easily. Now you're sort of developing normally. I've got this uncomfortable queen in the middle of the board, but I'm still developing. All right, so he took the third best move, most likely to pull me out of book, right? He probably prepped it. I think everyone knows I play the Caro-Kann, so he probably prepped this and thought my opponent won't know what to do here. And interestingly, the number one book move is indeed to put the knight there, not to put the bishop here, because then I think I was worried about that falling somehow. Number one book move is to go here and hit this. And then if I weaken this, what does he do here? He comes in here. And then if I were to... Wait, what? Oh, no. So it's playing bishop c4, because then you can do things like this and be hitting here. And that's actually mate. So like just a lot of weird little tricks, I think. So I went here, which I think is best. Kind of takes away a lot of the tricks. And then I just developed normally and set him down a pawn. For now. And I'll get it back. So, yeah. So what you guys are talking about is what I did. It seemed right. But it is a little nerve-wracking, right? Like he's up a pawn. If he can hold it, then clearly I would be in trouble long term. Alright, so now he has a nice little pawn structure. He's turned his bishop into a big old pawn. Yeah, exactly. So Dan, that's what I came up with, right? I just said, I'll just develop normally, get a nice fianchetto set up. This bishop looks very nice, and we should be fine. Yeah, exactly. That pawn structure is a mess. Alright, probably that wasn't right. Actually, it's fine. It's the... it's the second best database move, but the engine doesn't love it. A6 is the main move here, which Makes a lot of sense. We're threatening this next. So then they have to move one of these pieces. Queen a3 seems to be the agreed on move. And then after b5, bishop, that looks pretty strong. But b5 is not in here at all because it doesn't work. This doesn't work because, of course, of this problem. Either way, let's say it takes this way. Takes here. And then I'm in big trouble. Am I in big trouble? Actually, I'm winning here, aren't I? I got 2 pieces for that. Interesting. So there's probably a better way, just going this way, so they don't lose 2 pieces. And then I lose. Okay. So, yeah. So I didn't do that. If I had done, wait, where are we? It was here. Okay, yeah. So I have even in my notes that a6 is what I should have played. They probably would have gone back. And then I have in my notes b6 is fine, knight b6 is fine. Congratulations, I received 100 messages today. Okay, awesome. Thanks for chatting, everybody. You just pre-moved a 50-move rule down 4 points of material? That's impressive. Good job, Associate Zay. Well done. Because they couldn't defend without stalemating. Wow. See, that's why I need to turn pre-move on if I'm going to do that kind of nonsense. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. B6. See, B6 is just weird to me. I don't know. I don't love B6. Then the castle, but it does let me go here, and now I'm once again threatening B5. And so now they actually have to resolve it. What? The number 1 move here is rook e1. Ah, because if I go... Oh, they don't have to resolve it. It's already been resolved. They come back and they're threatening this. And that looks kind of hard to deal with. I guess I have to go here. Okay, so none of that is what happens in the game. But that's probably how I should have done it. Trapped your king on purpose because they had a bishop and a pawn. Nice. Awesome job. Alright, so here... I went here, and now we're well out of the opening, right? Now we're just playing chess. F4, I don't know. Feels like a little bit of a loosening move. I don't know about that. Yeah, the computer doesn't love that move. So this is fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't understand why he's taking, though. Oh, he has to. Okay, right. I guess he could have gone here, maybe? Engine thinks that is not great. I would just go back here and say your pawns are even weaker, I guess. Still isn't castled yet, which is also kind of shocking. Okay, so I'm back here. And I remember during the game I felt pretty good about this. I was like, okay, I think I'm doing well. So he goes there, and I guess I'm worried he's gonna take, and now my pawns are a mess, and I'm down a pawn, and we've started trading a bunch of stuff down, so I didn't really want to do that. So I moved my knight. The engine likes e6 here. It looks really weird to me. Takes. Oh, okay, because I would go here. And then let's say they went there. I could take back. They're now up 2 pawns, and the engine says I'm winning. What the? Okay. Here. Back. Must be with this. Okay, the engine likes this. Yeah. I don't think I would declare I'm winning from here. I'm down 2 pawns. I don't think so. I don't think I'm winning. Interesting stuff. Okay, it is a good point that I am threatening this check, though it can be easily blocked. But, okay. I went there. Which looks terrible, but I don't think it's that bad. I'm going to go here. I'm going to blockade this pawn. I'm on this guy. It looks like a very good spot for the knight. I guess the question is why not take here and go up a second pawn? I don't quite understand that. Why did my opponent not take here? What was the threat? B8, Queen A6, takes. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is just this is just a corruption victory if they went down that way. But they don't have to go that way, right? They can just take B8. So I don't know what that line that I gave was about. I think that's what I thought was happening in the game. Somehow totally miscalculating. But if I go here and here, the engine says this is fully equal even though I'm down 2 pawns. Now I can go here. I am threatening all this stuff, so maybe they just castle. Okay. So this looks terrible. Yes, the rook is unguarded. You are correct. So here, and I really felt like I was fine here. Like, when he made this castle, I was like, there's just no way. There's no way he can get away with this loose of a king with queens on the board and this many pieces. But the engine's like, yeah, he can. It's negative 0.3, you're fine. You're fine. Danjamin says knight. The funny thing is, Danjamin, the engine likes knight c8 and says it's fine. The engine does think rook c8 would be better, or rook e8, or e6. But the fourth move is knight c8, and they are all the same. But the engine is a little bit, more impressive than me. I can't. Like, giving up this pawn is crazy. I wouldn't do it now. I agree. Your game lasted 118 moves. That's a long time, man. That's a lot of moves. Okay, so we're going to have to move on from that. I think you're right. Probably that wasn't the way to go. I played b5. I don't even... Okay, so this is one of the problems I have. I have no idea how this game ends. All I know is I lose, but I don't know how or what happens. I have no clue. This is a full mystery to me. Okay, so I went here. And, I don't know, again, seems fine. Oh, right, I missed this idea. So I thought that... Why did I think this was such a great move? I don't know, it doesn't look that great to me. What would I do now? Probably rook c8. Rook c8 looks like a very, like, whatever move. The engine says it's a fine move. But I went here, he went there, and I was like, oh, right. Now I'm in some trouble. Also, this can't be right, right? This looks like a horrible move. And now, clearly, I've went... Like, in 3 moves, I destroyed all of my pieces, and they all look bad now. Like, this is falling apart now, clearly. I go here. Takes. And then, I don't know. He goes here. I took. I'm on the queen. He's got to move the queen. Okay. I'm going to give up the exchange. Why not just move the rook? What? Best move here is certainly not this. He takes. I take. I do take. And now I'm losing. Yeah. Oh, he missed it. Okay. Even I see this very clearly without the engine. Well, no. Because what if I just take here? Then after takes, I'm win. Oh, no, I lose this piece at the end. Okay, that's what I missed. Okay, I think we both missed that. I go here, and suddenly I got chances. Like, things are bad, but they're not as bad as they could be. There's a nice check. Now I'm threatening mate. Moves out of the mate. Okay, to hold everything together, I guess. I trade that off. Is that right? Like this, there's so much pressure here. Oh wow, white is up +8 here. Oh lordy. Okay, I missed that. You guys see why? Let's take a moment. Can you see why this is +8? I don't think I can. I'm calculating now. I even know the move because the engine just told me, but I'm having a hard time calculating it. Oh, that's why. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the idea is after this, right? We've got this. So this is just going to be really strong. What is it like here? And then is this mate? Yeah, essentially got to give up the queen. So yeah, he missed that. I don't know if he was in time trouble. I don't remember us being in time trouble. So he missed that. And then I went, okay, so I'm having to deal with this. The engine says that this is best. And now he's only at +2. I'll get a pawn back. I'm like, I mean, we're basically equal in material. What? Wait. Oh, right, okay, because I am covering here. Because there, I move. Seems pretty equal until that. Yep, that. Now I'm remembering. That was very embarrassing. Those. Oh, and I'm under. Okay, it says I was under a minute and trying to move fast, and so I was like, "This will be a fine move." And he just goes bam, and I'm like, "Oh, game over. Great." What does the engine say here? The engine says, you know, it's +1. Like I'm clearly losing, but I'm not lost. I can go here. I've got moves to make still. There you go. Hey man, can you go back to the +8 thing? Yes, let's go back to the +8 thing. What was that? It was... No, the queens are on the board. It was here. Here it is white to move and is +8. Kevin put the wrong move on the board. Boom, boom. Oh, that's even better? I think my way works also. But... Wow. That is a good move. Here. Right? Rook blocks E file. Yeah. Wait, is there something better? There. I think that's best, right? I don't think this does anything better. No. Oh, here. No, I think that was the answer to go this way. Though it is just, it's not picking up all the material, it's just picking up a queen. King F6 question mark. Oh, good point. Can you go Queen F6, King F6? That's a good question. No, because of this. Isn't this mate on the spot? Yeah, that's mate. So we're holding off that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the last game I played against this guy. It was... He's very good. There's some 1800s that I play where I'm like, I'm basically the same level as that person, and I'm unclear why they're higher rated than me. This guy is better than me, but he's not so much better than me that is a given that he will win, right? So I feel like I definitely have chances. I will say I'm definitely nervous about trying to break out a Sicilian against him. He has a lot more experience than I do. He's played chess a lot longer than I have. Can you go back to when you played Queen E7? Sure. See if I can find it. I played Queen A7 right here. Okay, so my queen is under attack. I considered going here, but I thought that rook move would be annoying. Got another buy in round 9. So I just left out of depression. Did it kick you again? Oh my goodness. When I gave up the exchange. Okay. So not here. Later. Okay. Yeah, when it was like... I remember what you're talking about. Here. This whole... Oh, when I went here instead of moving the rook. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. This felt like when I had my biggest shot. I didn't really love the Queen A7 move. I mean, I guess I'm kind of wondering, like, why didn't I just move the rook? I think I was worried, like, if I go here, it's going to block this idea here, and now I really have nothing. Although, no, that doesn't work, right? Because takes, and then here at the end. So, yeah, what are the alternatives? I don't know. Knight B6, you think? Knight B6 here? Knight B6? Rook D8, then Knight B6 is another fork. Huh, it is indeed. It's a more annoying fork. Hits everything. Sad part, I play people higher than my ELO OTB all the time. They don't clown on me, at least not as badly. I think I'm here to play 800s and get wrecked. Yeah, it's hard. The arenas are really hard. I found that when I play regular blitz matches and I get paired against people my own rating, I go 50-50. And then on here, getting paired with 800s in arenas, they seem to play much better. I don't know if it's a thing of like more people who are that level in arenas are willing to cheat. I don't know if it is, I think they're going to play worse than they should, and so I calibrate my game differently and I don't just play my regular game. I don't know if it is because there's no increment, it messes me up. And there was one other thing that I wanted to say. I also, maybe it's just like the 800s that are playing in these are better than sort of the typical 800. Also, maybe 800s are just even better than I think they are, which I already think they're pretty good. So, I don't know. Chess is hard like that. I think it's because you don't have the increment. Yeah, I think for me personally, the increment is a big difference. Does the engine think this is equal? Let's see. The engine says this is 100% equal. And that there are 3 moves that lead to full equality. They are rook f to d8 or e8, or its number 1 favorite move, knight c4, which is a really weird move to me. It's like, okay, takes, and then how do we even want to take here? We could go this way to gain this tempo, or we could take this way to have, 2 on this now without having to move the queen. Let's say they take. Engine likes queen takes best. This looks so weird to me. So weird. And then queen d2. I don't know. This is a weird position. Weird position. Can't find an adequate move for black here. Yeah, I agree. And then I play online rapid against 1100. Don't get clown, but I don't win as much. Don't make it to end games with 1600's OTB. And is this equal? Yes, this is equal. I think queen takes because the d4 pawn is fixed. Interesting. Welcome, Calmista. How are things? So you think this is associated with this? I thought we would take this way so that we could still have our queen on this really good diagonal. We would want to leave our bishop here. Maybe the point is there could be pressure here and having one more piece guard it. I'm not entirely sure what the rationale is for moving the queen over. That I'm unsure of. I played a 2100 that estimates my strength around 1300 slow to control. Yeah. I mean, I will say I feel like blitz ratings are several hundred points lower. So like if you are 1100 rapid, I think that equates to about 800 blitz. That's been my own personal experience. I think for some people it's not. Like kids sometimes can be the reverse, but I mean for adults, that just seems to be the trend that I've seen among the people I've interviewed. Okay, so the interesting question for me, the most relevant, the most pressing, is what do I play tonight? If I play the Caro, he's clearly got ideas in his bag that he's going to break out against me. He also has this game, and he's like, okay, you know, he plays the Caro Khan. If he didn't know before, he's going to have something. And clearly he's got things, right? If he's playing the accelerated Panov and then playing, if it's his prep, the third best move to try to get me out of prep, like, he's not messing around. He's bringing it, right? Whereas I'm more like, hey guys, let's play some chess. So, I don't know. It makes me a little nervous to know that I'm probably going to walk into something he's prepped that I'm not going to know that well, and I don't think I can solve his prep. And I can't learn everything I don't know about the Caro Khan. 100% not playing e4, e5. Not doing that. Can't do that. I'm not sure if I've ever played e4, e5. I probably did, like, when I first started, but I really haven't done that. Yeah, this is just a Caro Khan. It's just a weird Caro Khan. Why don't you play something entirely new? The problem is I won't be able to learn it. So that's the problem. I don't think he knows that I play the Najdorf. I don't play the Najdorf, so I've really never played that in an over-the-board game. My two responses, E4, E5, and E6. We have very different repertoires. Yeah, I imagine so. Funny, I moved from the Caro to E5. Against E4, I play resign button. Well, I am not looking to do that. Oh, yeah. 100% not playing the Alekhine. The funny thing is the Alekhine is one of the reasons why I stopped playing E4. Because I was like, if they can just play any random move, like even a terrible one like Knight F6, and it's actually fine, then I don't think I want to play this opening anymore. I just felt like E4 gave my opponent so many choices. So, that's where I'm at. That's where my head's at. I'll have to decide. It's just a chess game, right? Doesn't really matter. But I am putting a little more pressure on it because if I win this one, I think I'm 1800. And it would be fun. It would be fun to get to 1800. Would it change my life? Obviously not. Would it impact me at all? No. But it would be fun to be 1800 for at least a day. Okay. I am going to head out. And you know what? You'll know tomorrow what I played. I think I should have some time to stream tomorrow. So I will talk to you all then. And we'll see. We'll see what I went with. All right. Talk to you all soon, everybody. Goodbye.